Hi everyone. In this video we'll talk about auditors' reports. Auditors examine financial statements and internal control procedures designed to support the content of those financial statements. Their role is to attest to the fairness of the financial statements based on that examination. The auditor's attest function for public business entities results in an opinion stated in the auditor's report. There are four basic types of auditor's reports: unqualified, unqualified with an explanatory or emphasis paragraph, qualified, or adverse or disclaimer report. During the audit, the auditor will use professional care to ensure that financial statements are presented in conformity with generally accepted accounting principles. Professional care would include sufficient planning of the audit, understanding the company's internal control procedures, and gathering evidence to attest to the accuracy of the amounts reported in the financial statements. An auditor issues an unqualified or clean opinion if the auditor is satisfied that the financial statements present fairly the financial position, results of operations, and cash flows in conformity with U.S. generally accepted accounting principles. Let's take a bonus break. The bonus point scatter question words for this video are animal in the world. Four words: animal, A-N-I-M-A-L, N-I-N, the, T-H-E, world, W-O-R-L-D. This is the last of the Chapter 3 bonus point scatter question words. Once you assemble all of the words for the scatter question, please send me a Canvas message containing the following. Not an email. I want a Canvas message containing the following: the full question, your answer to the question, and a picture of the subject you chose in your answer. I will award five bonus points to the first 25 students who send me the information stipulated just a moment ago by Canvas message before the due date of the Chapter 3 homework. I hope this bonus point scavenger hunt has been fun. Please let me know if you would like to see more scavenger hunts for bonus points in future video lecture series. Sometimes circumstances cause the auditor to issue an opinion that is unqualified with an explanatory paragraph. In these circumstances, the auditor believes the financial statements are in conformity with GAAP, which is the unqualified part, but the auditor feels that other important information needs to be emphasized to financial statement users. Most notably, these situations include the following: lack of consistency due to a change in accounting principle, such that comparability is affected even though the auditor concurs with the desirability of the change. Going concern. Going concern happens when the auditor determines there is a significant doubt as to whether the company will be able to pay its debts as they come due. Indicators of going concern include significant operating losses, loss of major customers, or legal proceedings that might jeopardize the company's ability to continue operations. Material misstatements. If the auditors find that there is a material misstatement in previously issued financial statements that has been corrected in the current financial statement, the auditor may feel that an explanatory paragraph is necessary. An audit opinion may also include a paragraph on emphasis of a matter. This discussion would include items such as significant transactions with related parties, important subsequent events to the balance sheet date, or uncertainty relating to the future outcome of significant litigation or regulatory actions. If the auditor believes that they cannot issue a clean or unqualified opinion, or an unqualified opinion with explanatory paragraph, then the auditor should consider whether to issue a qualified opinion, an adverse opinion, or a disclaimer. Some audits result in the need to issue other than an unqualified opinion due to exceptions such as nonconformity with generally accepted accounting principles, inadequate disclosures, and limitation or restriction of the scope of the examination. In these situations, as I said a moment ago, the auditor will issue one of three opinions: a qualified opinion when the auditor believes that either the audit process itself has been limited due to a scope limitation, or there has been a departure from GAAP, but neither is sufficiently serious to invalidate the financial statements as a whole. In that case, the auditor would issue a qualified opinion. An adverse opinion: when the auditor has specific knowledge that financial statements or disclosures are seriously misstated or misleading, the auditor would issue an adverse opinion. Adverse opinions are rare because auditors usually are able to persuade management to rectify the problem to avoid this undesirable report. When the auditor is not able to gather sufficient information that financial statements are in conformity with GAAP, they must issue a disclaimer. You will learn more about these audit opinions when you take an audit class, including how those opinions are worded. For now, let's look at another concept check question. Which item provides an independent and professional opinion about the fairness of the representations in the financial statements and about the effectiveness of internal controls? Is it A, Auditor's Report, B, Proxy Statement, C, Management's Discussion and Analysis, or D, Summary of Significant Accounting Policies? Please pause the video while you consider the question and choose your answer. Then start the video again to check your work. The correct answer is A. Only the auditor's report would represent an independent opinion. The other items are prepared by management and thus are not considered independent. Well, that's all for this video. In the next video, we'll discuss the common tools used in financial statement analysis. This next video or two will be very important. So just because the scatter point questions are already finished, don't skip these next videos. You will need the information. See you next time.